just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, Casey Mize. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Byron Buxton. Fought off foul. The 0-1. That one out to right. He's got it. One down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Boogie becomes extremely frustrating, and then what happens is guys press, especially in run scoring opportunities and situations. And on top of that, I mean, you really make it harder on your pitcher. He feels like he's got to be perfect to go out there and win a ball game, or at least to put the team in a position to win a ball game. So they've got to figure out a way to relax, get those runners across when they have them on, and especially when they're in scoring position.
Batting third, second baseman Willie Castro.
Man at first, this is Willie Castro. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Mize, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And a foul ball. One now. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
That's ripped. Base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Carlos Correa, the next Twin up to hit. That misses off the outside edge. The 1-0. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And next for Minnesota, Ty France. That one's upstairs, ball 1. To the left side, but it is well foul. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike. Nope.
Get ready for some action
3
here.
balls,
Good
1
RBI
strike.
guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Brooks Lee next to bat for Minnesota. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Save! In comes the run from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now the third baseman, Brooks Lee.
Really strong hitting performance recently, hitting better than .350 this month.
Right through there for a strike. France off of first with 2 away. That's outside. And the count even 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Batting 7th, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike. Inside. And it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Kicks and deals. Outside. 3-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Perez on the move. And that is that. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in Detroit. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Joey Wentz.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Bottom of the first, here's the third baseman, Colt Keith. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's to third, Lee. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And an important bat for them, batting 5th in this one, Spencer Torkelson.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Gleyber Torres stands in now and watches strike 1. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One out, bases empty. And that's downstairs and outside.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Kerry Carpenter in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 out, space is empty. And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the second here at Comerica. It's the Twins 2 and the Tigers nothing. Top of the second, and now it's going to be Matt Wallner.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one outside. Ball one. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
And there's one down. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
And first offering is fouled off. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Buxton stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And ball one. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Most hitters dream of being able to hit breaking pitches as well as this guy. It takes great bat-to-ball skills to be able to be as good as he is against the junk pitches he faces.
Here's Trevor Larnach. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch is in there, and that is strike one. Buxton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Just off the outside part of the plate. Popped up to the left into foul ground. teeth. Pulls that one down, and that's the third out. Twins wind up stranding one, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, now the left fielder, Riley Green. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Wentz back to work. And that misses. And that's ball one. And downstairs. And there's a ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch in for a strike, and now 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Count is 3-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a pop-up. Lee under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Spencer Torkelson, batting with one down, takes a strike. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one misses in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. France gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 6, right fielder, Wenzel Perez.
Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Foul ball. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle, and that extends the inning.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So, man aboard, Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Yo, one. That one the other way. And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Tigers strand a pair, And they're down 2-0. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Willie Castro. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that skips in the dirt.
Strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. On the ground, McKinstry slings to first and one away in the top of the third.
Well, I believe we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Now Correa up to hit. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Ball one low.
Down.
One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ty France.
Ty France, the next twin up to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Man at first, one away. And that's in there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Correa, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. McKinstry tossed to second, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 2 and the Tigers nothing. As we go to the last of the third. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. On the ground, right side. France steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Colt Keith.
So the lineup flips over, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Colt Keith. Grounded out his first time up. That's down and in.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that drops in for a strike.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1. Slice the other way and foul. Oh, and 2 now. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Wallner settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. His first at bat was a strikeout. In there for strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That misses. And now it's even 1-1. Step off throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. 1-2 here. And that's outside.
That's just out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Twins 2 and the Tigers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. And there's a strike.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's outside. And the count 1-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. And now, Ryan Jeffers. Jeffers measures 6 feet 4 inches, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. A gigantic blast. His 7th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty, 1 away. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. And that one clips the corner.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
1-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering way upstairs. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, collected by Torres. Whips it to first. He's out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Two outs, base is empty. So here's Bader now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Vierling grabs it on the run. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Riley Green.
Left fielder, Riley Green.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here comes Torque to the plate. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Runner at first with no outs here. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And next up for the Tigers, Wenzel Perez. A single his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Green at first, 1 gone. That clips a corner. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. And he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Larnach hurries to get it back in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. And now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back at Comerica Park, ready now for the 5th inning. And now here is Byron Buxton. Mize back to work. That's in there. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Sawyer, Gibson, Long. Up and loosening in the pen. Holton, the lefty, warming up as well. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
This to center field. Vierling flying after this one. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Casey Mize is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Tyler Holton gets the call from the pen. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-1. This one in the air. Keith under it. Nabs it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Twins, second baseman Willie Castro.
And now for the Twins, Willie Castro. 1 for 2. That one down the line, and foul ball. Buxton, the runner at second with 1 away. Strike 2.
0-2 at the count.
Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And here comes Carlos Correa.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And that's in there at the knees.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're at the top of the 5th. Outside low, 1-2 to count. Correa checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one upstairs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Deerling pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ty France.
So up next for Minnesota, Ty France.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
1-0.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Green settles under it. And that is that. Twins strand a pair, but they lead at 3-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Bailey Ober.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. He's 0 for 1. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Rock Stewart warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman.
Down the third baseman, Colt Keith. First pitch just misses. Ober, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Just missed.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back. And out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. That one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
out, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Gleyber Torres. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike one. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there. 1-1. Hit in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
That's inside.
2 strikes.
Torres, the base runner at first with one out. Got him. And 2 away now.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Riley Green. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And the inning is over. Detroit making up ground with this homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Detroit, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Brooks Lee. First pitch, and he just misses. Holton. He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Next offering is down low. Yeah, they talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's more of that side-to-side movement and very little of the downward tilt. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's one away.
Excellent job. And I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2. 2-1.
That one pushed foul. The other way. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tyler Holton is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Sawyer Gibson Long.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now Bader up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. On the outside corner, and the count is 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's towards center. Vierling brings it in, and that'll do it. Nicely done from the Tigers bullpen there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Twins 3 and the Tigers 1. And we're back, and here is Spencer Torkelson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Cole Sands warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Coulombe also getting ready. The 1-0. And that drops in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
There's a strike. Just outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one lifted in the air, left field. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Walner settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. One down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. That clips the corner. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Matt Vierling.
And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. And delivers outside. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score holds. It's 3-1. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the DH, Byron Buxton.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
First offering, and it just misses. Gibson Long, a 6'4" righty, 225 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. He was late there, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's off the mark, and a count 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And here is Trevor Larnach, 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. And now 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is downstairs. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Castro stands in now and watches strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Larnach over at first with 1 away. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Swing and he breaks his bat. Off balance feet. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. Now a screamer into the outfield. Green makes the play, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Twins 3 and the Tigers 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cole Sands.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So digging in, Zach McKinstry. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Fouled off down the right side.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Just missed. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Colt Heat in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls 1 away, and now 3 and 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Colt Heat. He's already homered here in this one. Move to first. McKinstry dives back in safely. Swing and a foul out of play. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-1. The tying run at the plate. There's a strike. Misses inside, and the count's even at 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chase Lee.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And now for the Twins, Ty France, known for his late inning heroics. This one in the air. Torkelson under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. First pitch misses.
Nope.
Right side, Perez under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And that one missing low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Just misses with that one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Twins retired in short order. And the score stays 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Danny Coulombe.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Just off the inside edge. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yohan Duran, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 3 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tying run at the plate. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Now one missed.
2 strikes.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. To the right side. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog. Not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And there's a ball. That misses. Now 2-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
The 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Torres over at second, 1 down.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Man at second. And that's too high. Spencer Torkelson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve. Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Danny Coulombe out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So they turn to their closer, Yohan Duran.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Yohan Duran.
So up next, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one outside. And a count even 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Finishes him off at 103. One left for Detroit, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back at Comerica Park, we go to the ninth, and now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Lee back to work. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So up next for Minnesota, Harrison Bader. He's been a great free agent sign. There's a strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to
0-1
use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That missed
1
by a
ball, 1
lot.
strike.
Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. In the air, right field. Perez has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
2 down,
Buxton.
base is empty. Byron Buxton will hit next. Foul ball there. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Two down, nobody on. And a ball evens the count. That one just misses. Dribbled up the third baseline. And that's just foul. Three-two. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Offense held in check there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Twins 3 and the Tigers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. And ball 1. Misses off the inside, and the count now 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Matt Vierling now at the plate.
I believe this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And that's a little bit high. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. That's too low. And now 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Tying run at the plate.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Over to Correa for one, on to first, double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So they're down to their final out. At the plate, Zach McKinstry. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Duran is just one strike away. McKinstry tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a good eye there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two down. Chop to the right side. Castro on the run. Throw to first. Ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.